Greetings, students of Florida State University.
Whoa! I'm just kidding. Good job.
It-
Good I'm joking. That was a great projection. I love it.
Oh, thank you. It is I, Andrew Wilson, famous and internationally renowned author of one book, Ricardo, High School Life, The Worst Years of My Life. You see, I have come down here on a personal invitation of the dean himself, and yet I have to say there are some things about Florida State University that I do not quite like. For example, this turnout. As you can see, there are very few people coming here, most likely because of the rain. However, one must consider, see, we have at least one person. One must consider that I am a Calvinist. And as for that, the people here are the ones chosen to go into heaven. And all else will go into hell. Just consider that for a little bit. I am also a Calvinist because I pee on the Ford logo. So, now that we've gotten our introduction squared away, as an internationally renowned author, I say that this treatment has simply been inane. I was roomed with several other men, and they let me sleep on their couch, which I am quite gracious for. However, sometimes they tried to talk to me. They sat down and they tried to talk to me as an equal instead of as the obvious superior. For example, I ordered one of them, please, get my grapes, get my palm fronds, feed me the grapes, wave the palm fronds at me. And yet, they did not do so. They did not agree with the directives and dictives of Andrew Caden Wilson. For this, I was quite distressed. For what is a place to serve if it is not to serve me? Moi. Mwahaha. This is the new synthesis. So, speaking of this, I believe I have come across a great revelation, unlike anything else that people have seen. While walking, I need to get my notes for this, actually. These are my notes. While walking through Florida State University, I have made many a discovery that I've written on the front and the back page of these notes. I'll read these off to you.
It's blank.
My first discovery is quite shocking to all of us. I have an inkling, a small feeling, that this school may be Catholic. Now, you may be wondering, Andrew, why do you believe that this school is Catholic? Why, I believe this school is Catholic because of several things. First of all, I was talking to a young man around here, and the young man said to me that he had something called Holy Hour. Now, why is he doing something called Holy Hour? Well, I was thinking in my brain, as I usually do, that Holy Hour is quite similar to Happy Hour. Now, in a Protestant area, Happy Hour is 50-cent corn dogs at Sonic. However, looking around, I see no Sonic drive-thrus in this whole county. I have searched far and wide. I have gone to all of the cities, Immaculate, that's it. And I have not seen a single Sonic drive-thru to where I could buy a chili dog or a Happy Hour corn dog. That is point number one as to why this is a Catholic school. Point number two, whenever I enter into a classroom, they are flooded. There is water everywhere. As we all know, Catholics are octopi. This has been proven many, many times by many books that many smart people have written. So, when I go into these classrooms and they're completely flooded and the octopus say hello to me, I have to take the obvious conclusion that this school is Catholic. Now, third, and this is probably the most decisive evidence of my findings, it is that when I was roomed with these people of similar age, they played a game called Super Smash Brothers. Now, what does this have to do with anything? Super Smash Brothers has an entry called Super Smash Brothers Melee. which is played usually on a CRT television. What is a CRT television? A cathode ray tube television. Cathode. Melee. Brawl. 4. Ultimate. Now, the thinking man might say that doesn't make a lick of sense. However, put the words together. Unleash your mind's full potential. Cathode. Not a lick of sense. Catholic. Yes. This is the true power of Tantai-kun. That's detective in Japanese. Mr. Detective, actually. Ooh, I almost made a factual error. Tantai-kun. Andrew Wilson, the great internationally renowned author of Ricardo. Now, why would the dean of this school lie to me about this school being Catholic? Why, to be quite honest, I have no idea, and it is far beyond the scope of this talk. However, I do have to say that this has been the introduction to my speech. Now, applause. You see, when John Calvin made his 30 Theses, he thought of this. And to quote Shakespeare, Horatio, there are more things in love and life than mice and men. Now, looking at my notebook, this is my calculus notebook. These are not my notes. As such, I will place the notebook down. Now, the wind, it speaks. Now, the main effort of my speech is about consumerism. Here is my wallet. It is a yak pack. It is not made of yak skin. I am currently in a lawsuit with Yak Pack over their wallets not being made of yak skin. This is a dollar bill, which you can exchange for goods or services. This represents our modern consumerist society. And this is what I think of the modern... Oh, I was making sure that wasn't my wallet. This is what I think of the modern consumerist society. My... That tastes vile. You see, you've read Revelations. When John ate the scroll, it turned to honey in his mouth. When I ate the dollar, it turned into a slightly more moist dollar. Now, what does that say about our consumerist society? Think about it. Really, what does it say? Now, this dollar, slightly moistened by my saliva, will be gifted to one of my many, many captive listeners. You, sir. Here you go. He doesn't wish to accept. He doesn't wish to accept. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what they say, $1 a day keeps the apple away. So true. Now that we have rallied against consumerism, I have yet another thing to declare. This is a coconut. Coconut bounce. You didn't see that. Second, he's sitting back in his chair. This is the true meaning. Coconut bounce. No! I broke him. There's nothing inside. Oh, wait. I don't know. It smells pretty good. That's probably bad. The coconut did not bounce. What does this say about our society? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. You know, I thought it would start raining by now, but I guess there's something good in this world. Man. You know, when I envisioned making this speech, I thought it would be to millions, billions, kabillions, quadrillions, quintillions, heptillions, pentillions, septillions. However, there are a total of 5, maybe 6, maybe 7 if there's an alligator listening. Tells you a lot about the priorities of this world, doesn't it? Now, to be quite honest, I'm drawing a little bit of a blank here. So, I will do a reading from my novel. You're getting very close. Now, here is the reading from Ricardo, High School Life. My goodness, this speech has found itself with such a divine solution. Something that I have not realized until this very moment, on this very day. I have realized while flipping through these pages something that will change the course of history. I am illiterate. I cannot read. This explains quite a lot of things. For example, I do not think I am at Florida State University right now. I think I'm at a different university, perhaps South Florida State, and that there is a huge audience of captive peers waiting for me. There is a hotel room with my name on it. There is free smoothie service and palm fronds and grapes and honey and figs waiting for me, and yet I did not, because I cannot read. My goodness, this is quite the revelatory action. I don't really know how to end this speech. Oh, you see, I gave this man my phone and he's been housing me, and now I'm not even the subject of my speech anymore. It's the water. It's the things going on in the background. My goodness, this is such a disappointment. All because I could not read. All because I went to the wrong campus. And also probably because it's raining a little bit. And yes, well, I'm not sure if this speech will ever be released to the public, but if it will, know that it will instill great momentum within humankind and within Earth. Where did the coconut go? No, I'm serious. Where did the coconut go? Where did it go? Oh, there he is. He was hiding. In conclusion, coconut, bounce! Wait! Don't take my phone! You freaking... I trusted you!